Hello, my name is Dr. Mirela Ivanova, and I am currently in between two academic positions and will be during my time in Istanbul. Currently, I'm in Oxford, just finishing up my post as a junior research fellow in medieval history at University College, Oxford. And once I complete my time at ANAMED, I will be starting my position as a lecturer in medieval history at the University of Sheffield. I work on the intellectual and social history of Byzantium and Central and Eastern Europe in the Middle Ages broadly conceived. This means that my research largely explores written culture, literacy, multilingualism, and cultural transmission across languages and political contexts. And so far, this has meant between Greek and Slavonic in the Balkans and Central and Eastern Europe. I'm mostly concerned with how meaning is locally created and how medieval actors used textual production to bring about changes in their socio-political circumstances. Relatedly, my work also explores the historiography of Byzantium and Central and Eastern Europe, and in particular, how 19th and 20th century interpretations of medieval sources have often been guided by nation-building projects and therefore kind of continue to permeate scholarship as the often unquestioned assumptions about medieval sources or medieval people. More generally still, I'm also interested in historical theory and the philosophy of history, and in particular, how we might use them in our practices of history. To this end, for the last 3 years, I have been the co-convener of the Oxford-based international research network, New Critical Approaches to the Byzantine World, where I have led and co-organized events on Balkanism, hegemony in the subaltern, imperialism, and the uses and possibilities of gender theory in the study of the medieval world. The title of my research project that I will be undertaking at ANAMED is Holy Men and Women in the Late Medieval Balkans, 1300 to 1500. This ultimately monograph-length project will seek to offer a new cultural history of religious authority in the late medieval Balkans by bringing hagiographical production in Slavonic into conversation with its Greek and Ottoman contemporaries. It will seek to test the well-established idea that at times of political disintegration, religious and cultural institutions grow to fill the void left by traditional political authority. And this is an idea that's been proposed by Peter Brown for late antiquity in particular, but has recently started to come under some criticism in the context of late antiquity. So to do so, I will try and bring together these texts across 3 languages, but texts which nonetheless were produced within the same geographical space, and therefore seeking to mobilize roughly the same sets of communities. The more specific innovation really is to bring the Slavonic language hagiographical material into conversation with a slightly more established field of study on the relationship between Byzantium and the Turks in the late medieval period, and some of the experts of which are, of course, based in Istanbul. So I look forward to using the fantastic resources at ANAMED to pursue this project further, as well as to meeting the other scholars at the Center for Anatolian Civilizations. And finally, I also look forward to working on my Turkish. Geçen yıl Oxford'un Doğu Fakültesi'nde Türkçe okudum ve Türkçe konuşmayı denemek çok isterim. İstanbul'da olmak için sabırsızlanıyorum. Çok teşekkürler ve yakında görüşürüz.